So I will try and guide you through the speedrun as well as I can on this different version. So time starts on the first loading screen, and it ends when you skip the last cutscene and fades black. So here we go. There, we're off. So if you watched my regular playthrough of this game on the 360 version, you will know that this is a very B-movie-esque action romp about some people that end up stuck on an island in the Bermuda Triangle full of dinosaurs. And then it turns out it was actually Nazis. Or, well, rather, it was Nazis that traveled through time and, or rather, created a time machine. And because they created a time machine, they ended up causing us to get thrown back in time to... What the fuck? It's inverted again, but I just changed it. The camera's inverted. Shit. Restart? Or should I just try and fix it in a calm moment? This is a calm moment. Let's just fix that. It's fine. There we go. Okay, that's odd. So, this is the PS2 version, which is incredibly good, and you know,
where am I?
Yeah, it is kind of rough. It has a lot of frame rate troubles as well, as you will probably see here now. We'll start seeing more dinosaurs. We're just gonna run past these though, because these will all teleport away. So this game is actually quite pretty for a budget title from 2009, if you play the 360 version. And honestly, the Wii version isn't that ugly either. Oh god, slow down.
Bermuda.
Oh, and here we have a cutscene. We're gonna skip. In the regular version, or the Wii version and the HD versions, you actually... Oh, the aim assist is actually really bothering me. Maybe I should turn that off as well. It's trying to like lock me onto enemies. I will probably just get used to it, it's fine. There's no aim assist in the Wii version for, so I'm guessing it's obvious reasons. In the Wii version you get this rifle first, and then you get that cutscene, so we're already seeing some differences in the level layout. It's also just a little shorter of a trek. Was that also a different weapon? No, it wasn't. So this game basically becomes a balance about when can you just run past the dinosaurs and when do you have to actually shoot them. Oh, they're running through time portals. Obviously. So these are the red these are Deinonychus. I can never say it right. Every stream I say it wrong. Deinonychus. It's a double vowel with ends that mess me up. Deinonychus. Oh, I forgot. That ends early. You're supposed to go up a hill and climb a bunch of stuff, and then there's a cutscene, but not in this one. Oh my god, I'm still slower. I'm still slower than the Wii version. It's probably from the loading screens a lot, actually, and the slowdown. Definitely a slowdown. But this game becomes a lot of a balance between like when do you actually have to shoot the dinosaurs and when you can just run past them. Because there's a lot of dinosaurs that... Oh yeah, I thought so. There's a lot of dinosaurs that you can just run past, but if there's too many of them, they will often just gang up on you and there's just nothing you can do except... If you're lucky, you can get stuck in a QTE, which might be useful, because if you're currently regenerating health, you won't take any additional damage provided you actually clear the QTE. So if you do that, you can actually like regain some health rather than... Oh, this is awkward. The aim assist is now really awkward. It's like snapping me to the dinosaurs, but I'm missing. If you have seen my Wii run, you would know that my aim is actually quite impeccable. But oh my god, okay, this is not good. This aim assist is straight up killing me. It's like just snapping to the wrong locations on the enemies. Well, it's probably gonna help me during boss fights if it stays on them, so maybe I will keep it on regardless. Oh, fuck. Am I really gonna die in the turret section? I've never done that before. Well, not this turret section, please. Oh god! Oh, the slowdown! It's painful. PS2 version is so bad. This is probably the only time I'm gonna run it. Oh god! So I've played the opening level of the PS2 version one time before. And when I did, I was actually like kind of amazed at how badly the whole lag situation was on the frame rate and the slowdowns and stuff like that. Actually, let me turn off aim assist now that I'm here. At least the menus are really fast. Actually, faster than the Wii version. The Wii version's like stutters up and thinks every time you try and do something. Wait, where's my... No! You're kidding me! You can only carry 2 weapons? I got rid of my machine gun, which is the best weapon in the early levels. What the fuck? In the other versions you can carry 4 weapons. Oh god! I just screwed myself over. How am I gonna kill the fucking Utahraptor with this? The first boss is on this level. Well, at least on the other versions. God, it's still doing aim assist. Really? Oh, thank heavens. Oh wow, this Russian's terrible. God. But yeah, the first time I saw this version, and I actually like just tested. Oh, whoa, right stick. I thought it was gonna be left stick, because that's what it is on the HD version. And on the Wii version, it's balancing the Wii remote, which, if you watch my first 2 attempts speedrunning the Wii version, you will know that I died from that a few times. So this version, well, this game, like just game, Jurassic the Hunted for all consoles, is an Activision published first-person shooter from 2009. Came out on 360, PS3, PS2, and Wii. It's developed by Cauldron HQ, who probably is most known for like
I hope I can find
developing like some of the Cabela's hunting games, I think. And they also made boss fight time. They also made this game. And there's no power-ups on the PS2 version either, of course. In the HD version, there's a power-up right here to help you do like free bonus damage using this adrenaline mode here. By giving you infinite adrenaline for like 90 seconds or something. Every boss fight have one of those in the HD version. In the Wii and PS2 version, they don't. Thankfully, the first boss is fairly simple. As long as you have an assault rifle. If you don't have the assault rifle, it's actually really annoying. There we go. We actually have to watch this cutscene in the PS2 version. Nope, there we go. Just took some time to skip it. Wow, I'm so behind time-wise. Yeah, so it was released by Activision in 2009 as part of their Activision Value brand, which is like their budget title, so it's like a cheap game. And to be fair, the HD and Wii version are good. Like, they're actually fun little shooters, if you just see them for what they are. Little budget games that you can get cheap. This PS2 version is god-awful, never ever get it. But I really like it. It's a very silly and just fun little shooter. It's actually surprisingly competent. Like, I actually bashed the game when I talked about it just from memory a few weeks ago. I was like, oh yeah, this game is terrible, but it's really funny. And then, like, I replayed it and I was like, wait, this shooting is actually pretty good. Not for the PS2 version, this is actually really annoying with the whole snap aim thing, even though I turned off aim assist. Oh shit! Ah. God damn it. Oh yeah, it takes a while before you can actually click load checkpoint, so I didn't just wait there for no good reason. This is actually the place I normally die at least once on. Although in my current PB on the Wii version I did not die here, which is harder than it sounds, because this is one of the areas with the most, like, big raptors, which are Deinonychus. It's not actually raptors, but they're part of the raptor family. The Raptores family, if we're gonna use the actual Latin term. Actually, there's a more complicated name as well, but can I remember it? One interesting difference, when you die in this version, the screen turns red. In all the other versions, it's black. Oh yeah, and this game only came out in North America. There is no European release, there's no PC release, which I think is very strange considering they were like just putting it out on all other platforms. It's like Cauldron wasn't strangers to releasing PC versions either, like they had done that before. But not this time. Oh yeah, this is in a different location. That's okay though. Oh yeah, I'm not falling for that one. Oh shit, okay, let's try this. No. I was worried about that. So, okay, grenades. Grenades are very powerful in this game. They're also the way I have died the most in this game. What I tried to do there was throw it over the first raptor to take out the raptors behind them. But I hit the first raptor and died. And that is normally how I die. By just throwing a grenade into a dinosaur and then dying. Oh, I have gotten better at the Wii version because the Wii version has very good aim. Because, you know, pointer controls. Oh. What the f— where did you come from? Ouch. Yeah, this section is like the first time where the game is like, yeah, no, take your time. Especially because, like, when you get to the next objective, which is the C4 that I picked up, oh no, it's the grenades that I picked up. There's no C4 here. You spawn more dinosaurs. So if you're already struggling with the dinosaurs you have, well, now you get more. So this is definitely one of those moments where, like, no, you want to take out all these dinosaurs, even if it slows you down a bit, because otherwise you just won't make it past the level.
Guns, ammo, it's like Christmas.
There we go. So we're gonna try this again. Ah, we didn't hit any of them. Oh, that's a useless version of the adrenaline mode. Oh shit, which button is that? Okay, so this is a problem. This is a big problem. If you don't know, I'm not playing with a PlayStation controller. And that's why I also mentioned that I play on an emulator in my runs here. I actually could plug in a PlayStation controller instead. But I know I have remapped controllers. I have remapped the controls to be more to my liking. So I've like looked at the actual control map up, and then I have, oh god, then I have put all the controls as I want them, and that normally works quite well until moments like now where you see a button pressed and you realize, oh shit, what did I map that to? Now in this case it was square, which I think might be my reload button, but I didn't think of that fast enough, and that's where that. I actually had a really good run on the Wii version. I had a really good run on the Wii version, and then I was in this section, not this section, another section, and I got a button prompt for the C button on the nunchuck, and I just blanked. I'm like, I never see a C button prompt. What
Guns,
the fuck?
ammo,
Which
it's
button
like
is
Christmas.
that? And I just had to do the whole thing over and ruin my time. I'm not sure if I mentioned this. This is the adrenaline mode, which what it does is if you hit the yellow weak points, which are red and blue in the other versions, you do extra damage. And like the more hits you get with a gun, the more you build up your adrenaline meter. So like now I can activate it again for a while. It slows down the dinosaurs and I do more damage. It's actually a pretty decent way of getting extra damage. Problem is it slows down time. So in a speedrun, you're not gonna use it much. You mainly use it on bosses, to be honest. And even then, not that much. This part is normally safe to run through on the HD version and Wii version. I need to find a better way to refer to the other versions when talking about this one.
Rock, are you there, buddy? Over.
No! I can't skip the dialogue.
What gives with these
So the Wii
storms, man?
version
They're
is the
starting to
only
get on my
version that has
nerves.
subtitles. And as a result, you can also skip the dialogue in the Wii version by just spamming the A button. Hello, Marine. Oh, sorry, Marnie.
Yeah, speaking of which, what gives with the plane wreckage? It looks like it's been stuck in the jungle for decades.
I found a way to skip the dialogue. You can skip it with, which button is that? D-pad down, apparently. That's interesting. This section is sometimes dangerous to run instead of shooting, because the tiny ones, which are the actual velociraptors, I know I misidentified them as Compsognathus when I played the HD version, and that was very bad of me. I believe these are the actual velociraptors. I don't think they're microraptors. No, they're definitely velociraptors. Ouch. Wait, isn't this where you hold the fort? Oh wait. Oh yeah, no, the terrain is just different. I'm just not used to the terrain. There's the fort. Okay. So, shit, this is gonna be really annoying with only 2 weapons. Is there still a shotgun here in this version? Is there no shotgun here in this version? But that's one of the best weapons in the game. Oh shit, that's not good. So, the alternative to running or gunning is when you get to these sections where you're holding a fort. There's like 4? I think 4 moments like this in the game where your goal is just to... Ow! What the fuck is triangle? What the fuck does triangle do? Switch weapon. God damn it. I knew that. Oh, hello, Mad Max. Yeah, so for those who just joined, I normally run the Wii version of this game on my speedrun channel, Andrea Runs, which please do subscribe to that channel. It's very new. I just started it 2 days ago, but it's where I will normally do speedruns, but I'm not allowed to stream on it just now because it's too young a channel. I normally run the Wii version. I'm the world record holder in the Wii version. I'm actually good in that version. The PS2 version is so much worse, and I apologize, but I thought it would be funny to play it, and I think it is pretty funny. But why is there no shotgun here? This really bothers me. Like the shotgun, you get the shotgun here in the other versions, and you basically carry that for the rest of the game. You maybe switch out the shotgun when you get the prototype weapon at the end, which I forget what it's actually called, the jackhammer weapon. Because that one is actually, it's basically just a more powerful shotgun, so might as well use that. But yeah, no shotgun in the PS2 version. Hopefully you get it later. Can you still turn around and repair? Yes, you can. That's good. This is the best feature for the repairing thing, because the Dionicus's takedown. Oh, the frame rate. Take down the blockades, and you have to rebuild them, but you can't turn around while you do that somehow and keep shooting. So it's actually not too bad as long as you keep track of which ones you have not rebuilt yet. There's also no green Dionicus in this version. So in the other versions there are red and green Dionicus. Oh shit! Oh, I know which one that is. I thought. What? What? I pressed X. I promise. I know which button the X button is. What the fuck? Oh god. Can you even call this a speedrun at this point? I never die in the Hold the Fort section. Not even on my first run, I think I... That's not true, actually. My first run I did have a few deaths in the Hold the Fort section. Oh wow, that's unfortunate. So I think I figured out that D-pad down seems to be the general skip button, because you use that to skip cutscenes as well. Just a very odd button to have as, like, skipping things. So normally you would have a shotgun here and you would just take these out in like 1 to maybe 2 hits. And there also would be, you know, a decent 60 frames per second, so there's that as well. Actually, maybe the game runs at 30. I'm not actually sure, now that I think about it. Although I think the fact that I'm not sure probably means it's 60. Oh wow, at the moment there's 2 dinosaurs on screen, the PS2 just says no. I'm sure there's like things you can do to the emulator to like make it not struggle like this, but that would, at that point I feel like it would just not be valid to call it a PS2 run. So I might as well just play the Wii version. I mean, true. I guess it still counts as a speedrun in that regard. I don't know, I just figured, hey, I know this game inside and out. Shorter levels, it's gotta be a shorter run. I mean, it could still be. Who knows what happens in the later levels. Maybe the cave level is like cut in half or something. That one is pretty slow. I'm actually not sure what the longest level is in the regular version. It's just regular version now, even though the Wii and HD version is strictly different. Oh wow, suddenly good frame rate. That was surprisingly smooth. I feel like I have neglected a window, and that's not good. Yep, so they're almost through here. Are we done? Nope. Still music. Generally, whenever there's a kill all the dinosaurs section, you can tell if you're done depending on the music. Which was really annoying when we played the 360 version on a 360 emulator, because it doesn't actually have any music on the emulator. So I had to play the soundtrack in a YouTube window, which was, you know, had its own charm. but it's a little confusing at times. Actually, by the way, this game has a great soundtrack. You probably can't hear too much of it right now, because you don't hear it too much when you're shooting. But do like look up the soundtrack on YouTube or something if you haven't heard it. Especially the oh. Okay, I'm starting to think this game is just fucking with me now. Like, I'm sorry, but I pressed the button. This is a completely botched run. Now then again, Vortex 0 ends at 23 normally. But the whole fourth section is like 5 minutes at least. So no, yeah, this is a complete botched run. Vortex 0 is actually one of the shortest levels. I think it's the second shortest level. Because it's just like one area, and you kill all the dinosaurs there, and then you open a door, and that's it. The only shorter area is the area before the big Spinosaurus boss fight, which for some reason is its own level. It's just like 2 dinosaurs, regular enemy dinosaurs, and then you like walk through a cave, and then it switches to the next level. And it does count it as a separate level in the level select screen, and the game proudly boasts 12 unique levels. So, yeah. It's on the box art. For all versions, which is why I decided to go with the same splits for the PS2 version, just to compare them. Mightn't have been the best call, in all things considered, because it just looks like I'm doing a bad run now, which to be fair I am, but in part because I'm comparing it to a much faster game. Then again, I always compare my Wii version to the HD time, and the HD version is like much faster, because like not only does it have the power-ups, and you can also like find extensions to your ammo clip, which aren't in the Wii version. Or if they are, I haven't found them. I found them in the 360 version, but not the Wii version. Oh shit. Where did you come from? Where did I let you in? Oh. Yeah, that's a pretty big oversight. Oh yeah, I'm also terrified of using grenades in this section, so I'm just like, not even trying. Even though I have endless grenades because of the ammo box here. God, I wish I had a shotgun. I wonder if the shotgun was like placed outside or something? Because it feels really odd that they wouldn't give you the shotgun for this section. You're so clearly meant to have it, since that's the friendliest weapon for like running up to a window and shooting. Okay. I can't wait to see the frame rate when we get the Spike. Or hell, the T-Rex boss fight for that matter. Spike is the Spinosaurus, if you didn't know. Oh shit. And it's a really big boss. It's already pretty ugly in the Wii version, to be perfectly honest. Like, the Wii version is mostly quite pretty for a Wii game. But Spike is not the best looking 3D model, which makes sense. They had to like do what they could to make it work, and it's a very big boss. Oh, come on. Please. I don't understand. Like, you can hear me clicking. Like, this is triangle. Like, sinking feeling is true. I agree. Should I just... Okay, look, if I die here again, should I just switch to the Wii version? Actually do a proper run? I'll do a quick check here if there's a shotgun. Like up in that box or something. Nope, that's the machine gun. It's the Wii version. I'm currently trying to get a sub 1 hour on. I'm currently at 1 hour and 5 minutes. You can see my time, it says it up there. But I don't know, I feel like if we can't get past this part and we're already 30 minutes in, this stream could go on for a very long time, and I would rather show off something that's at least gonna be finishable, because to be perfectly honest, if I'm gonna have this much trouble in all the sections, this could be like a 3-hour stream. And I was not planning for a 3-hour stream because it's like 4 AM or something. Granted, the 360 version was a 3-hour stream, but that wasn't a speed run, it was just a casual playthrough. With all the cutscenes and everything. If you wonder why I don't speedrun the 360 version, I wanted to, I really did. The problem is I don't have an Xbox 360 that can play North American games. Because I'm European. And as such, I decided to run it in an emulator. And it works, but it has some issues. For example, there are 2 levels, Vortex Zero and Escaping Extinction, I think it is. Both of them, 2 of the shortest levels in the game. They're about the same length, it just depends on how fast you kill the dinosaurs, but one is a boss fight and one is just regular enemies. But, you know, still. Those, for some reason, have a graphical glitch, where like everything starts glowing really, really bright. I think it has something to do with like the whole vortex effect that messes with the emulator. And it gets so bad that you seriously can't see what's ahead of you, which means that you basically have to just sneak forward and hope you can like find the dinosaurs before you get pinned down. Which, when I tried to do that in the speedrun, it was impossible. Like, it was just a complete stop to the speedrun when I got there. So I was like, okay, well, my options are to somehow memorize exactly where all the dinosaurs appear when I can't see them, or play the Wii version, which runs perfectly in an emulator. The other alternative is to get the PS3 version. The PS3 is actually region free, and I'm probably gonna do that at some point, but I don't have it at the moment. Oh my god, it actually worked this time, which proves I was pressing the right button, by the way. Oh wow, ragdolls. Well, if you want to see this version, I will keep playing this version. I just thought, like, if I die here again, it's probably indicative of, like, where the rest of this will go. I'm gonna stop here, just stock up on ammo before I continue. Okay, good. Okay. Wait, where do I go? There's no path this... Okay. There's normally a path there. God, I added 10 minutes onto that level. No, 19 minutes onto that level. God damn it. Oh wait, no, it's just 18. Never mind. 19 total, 18 on that level. Wait, what? What did the loading screen call this level? Oh, is Vortex Zero not the short level? What's the short level then? Yeah, because this is the right level. Yeah, this is the right level. And after this, it's out of the frying pan. Shotgun. Oh, thank fuck. Oh, grenades. Oh, no, it's the right level. It's fine. I was just confused because for some reason I thought Vortex Zero is the level after the volcano. But this is the level before the volcano. I don't remember what the actual short level is called. This is a regular length level. This is also a part where I normally die a lot, because when you place the C4 here, you have to, like, fight off dinosaurs for 20 seconds. And, well... Although this version doesn't have the green dinosaurs. So... Oh yeah, the green Tyrannosaurus, they are more powerful, they have more health than the red ones. But apparently in this one, it's just one kind, or at least they look the same. Oh shit! They're still very fierce though. I hope I'm not too close to the C4. I was not. Okay, now I'm gonna run now. Wait, where am I? Oh my god, everything looks the same and it's red. God, they removed like all the foliage on the level, so it's just like grass and rocks. Okay, hold the fort section 2. And yes, they literally throw a second hold the fort section on you. Right after this. But this is where we get the best weapon in the game, except for maybe the last weapon we get. This assault rifle is my true love. At least in the regular version. Hoping it's as powerful in this version. Yeah, it seems to be. Okay. There's no explosive barrels in this version. That's what I expected. They're not in the Wii version either. They're only in the HD version. For some reason. There are explosive barrels you can shoot to take out the dinosaurs before they come up here, but only in the HD version. It's so strange, like... Because it's not like the Wii version doesn't have explosive barrels at all. They appeared in the second level, for example. At the turret section. And it did on the PS2 version as well, I think. So, like, clearly the consoles can handle your explosions just fine. Well, okay, maybe the PS2 version isn't handling anything fine, but yeah, I don't know why it's not there. I almost wonder if, like, the Wii and PS2 versions were actually, like, based off older code or something. Possibly by a smaller team. Oh my god, I can't even see the muzzle flare on my gun because of the frame rate. Yeah, I do wonder if that's like a case of the developers not having everything to work with. Because like, there was another game released on HD consoles and also Wii and PS2. The 2008 Alone in the Dark sequel. Let's just call it Alone in the Dark. It is a sequel, but it's just called Alone in the Dark. It's not a reboot. People call it a reboot, but it's not a reboot. Anyway, the HD version of that for the 360 and PC, and later PS3 as well, had a bunch of like story scenes that were cut, and you can like see like concept art for them and the characters that would appear in that in like the art book, and like I think some of it, even like some early like trailers and stuff. But it's not in the final game. But in the Wii and PS2 version, it's still there. In fact, there's a lot of like story differences that just were cut for the HD version. Probably because the game was being rushed out by Atari, and that's a whole story that I could talk about. It's very Trespasser-esque. But yeah, like, so the HD version is like super different. Like, it's a completely different game from the Wii and PS2 version in general. Like, they were developed by different teams. Where is the dinosaur bashing on things? Oh my god, I think it's a... Yeah. It's an audio glitch. I didn't realize I was done because of the audio. I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna book it. It's normally safe to do that here. Oh yeah, I am holding down the run button. Oh, I'm forgetting to jump. What the fuck is circle? Reload. God damn it. I should have played with a PS2, with a PlayStation controller instead. Oh yeah, and there's no checkpoint there, is there? For some reason. Normally I just run there, but even if you're holding down the run button, you like stop running every few seconds. I think it's like supposed to be some kind of like stamina thing, but there's no visual indication of it. I don't remember if it's like that in the HD version, but it is like that in the Wii version as well, and it's really annoying. The Wii version is much worse about running though, because the Wii version, and I cannot comprehend why, the Wii version decided that the run button, it's not a button at all actually. You double tap forward on the left, or the nunchuck analog stick. Like you just like hit forward twice. The problem with this means that if you start running, you can't stop running. So like you have to actually like fully stop, stand still, or start jumping if you want to like reload or change weapons. Otherwise you'll be stuck in sprint, because you can't just like let go of the run button. There is no run button. You pressed forward twice, you're running now. That's the version I normally run. It's the only control issue I have with the Wii version. Except for maybe the motion controls. But that's its own issue, and it's a Wii. The motion controls are actually pretty lenient for the most part, but like you flick the Wii remote to chuck a grenade, I think, and you flick the nunchuck for melee attacks. It might be reversed, it's one of the two. And I don't know, it's just kind of odd. Because like, there's no other real motion controls except for the balancing minigame when you walk over tight and narrow paths. Which just makes the ones that the stuff that's there stand out more. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna remember to jump this time. Actually, I'm gonna do this. This might be a bad idea, but I think it might lure them to run around. It did not. Fuck it, let's kill them if it's safe. Oh god, I did a jumping reload. I'm too used to the Wii version. Oh, it's actually working out fine. Oh god. Save frame rate drop. I'm gonna walk through a tree trunk here, but I wanna find out what's here. Shotgun. Okay. Oh god. I would love to see like this game remastered, the good version. The good version of this remastered, but like... Oh, the audio glitch again. Oh, that's beautiful. Maybe I should lower the volume of the game more. It's gonna be like that. I'm just gonna fuck it, because like, it's probably fine. I think there's a turret section ahead, and then there's the volcano level. Oh shit. Oh god. The sound. Where's the turret? Is there no turret section here? No, I can see the turret. Okay, cool. There we go. Oh, thank fuck. No, it's back. Oh god. The frame rate. Oh my lord, this is bad. You know, playing this version, I am starting to understand the low scoring reviews. I've seen some people give this game a bit more. If you played this version, yeah, I can't defend this version on any level. This shouldn't exist. I will say though, they look very different, but the Red Deinonychus models, not bad. Actually quite good. And I know how Spike the Spinosaurus looks like in the PS2 version. I've shown it on Twitter before. Because for the longest time, all I knew about the PS2 version was what Spike looked like. Because I've seen screenshots of Spike, and I was amazed at how incredibly ugly the PS2 version was. I do hope we get there. Come on. God, the overheating on this turret on top of the terrible aim, and it has like recoil. Like it goes up as you shoot, which, considering how bad the aiming is in this version, yeah, it is. This is not good. I will say, I might run this again. Probably not on stream though.
Where you at, man?
I'm here. I just shot myself some
I
uglies
can't
near
use
a
the
down
down.
chopper.
Oh, there we go.
There's a narrow passage up ahead leading towards the volcano. That's where you're headed.
You want me to head
toward
to the volcano? Are you freaking crazy?
Yeah, I know, but it's the quickest way to the camp. You gotta trust me on this one.
Trust you? Oh, okay. That path is shorter. Oh god, I wonder what the lava looks like. It certainly is not going to have a nice glow to it. They can fake that with a nice texture though. It's not impossible.
A volcano. He wants me to walk toward the large, bubbling, smoking volcano. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh god, slow down. Okay, I think there's 3 enemies normally there, but that's fine. It's also interesting, it has a very different saving message. I wonder, did Sony have a rule that you have to show a memory card if you're saving to memory card? Because on all the other versions, it just says saving checkpoint, but all the other versions obviously save to hard drive. Or storage memory. Internal storage, that's the word I was looking for. So I don't see why else they would change it to that saving icon with a memory card on. Yeah, I feel like all the dialogue that you can't skip in this game I have heard 100 times by now. So that's why I was doing the whole bit about, you want me to head towards the volcano? Are you freaking crazy? But then the PS2 cut me off because the levels are shorter. The only thing merciful about the PS2 version, the levels are shorter. But to be fair, this isn't looking... Oh, thank fuck. I was really sure I was gonna die there. Oh my god! I don't know why the QTEs are so much... Nope. No. Are so much worse on the PS2 version, because I've played the other versions and they're not that bad. Like, yeah, you do instantly die if you failed them, but, like... Oh, at least we got a checkpoint. Why do I have a shotgun up and not the best weapon outside of the jackhammer? Yeah, another thing the Wii version doesn't have, I think, it doesn't have the plasma rifle. So when you finish the normal mode on the HD version, you get a plasma rifle you can use in the hard mode. Like you start with it. I'm sorry about the birds outside being annoying. But As far as I can tell, that doesn't happen in the Wii version, or if it does, it doesn't tell you. Because I have played through the Wii version's normal mode, like,
Concentrate, Dylan.
many times
Keep
now.
moving.
And, yeah, it does not at all tell you that you unlocked a new weapon afterwards, which the HD version does. What it does unlock is the survival mode, which I have not bothered with. It's literally just to survive as long as you can. The world record for that is 81 minutes, I think. Again, PS3 version. There's only like one other runner of this game that I have ever seen. It's a Japanese runner on the PS3 version. Or, well, I think a Japanese runner. Because I haven't actually, like, looked into them or anything. But they wrote in Japanese in their YouTube description. So, I'm not sure why you would do that on a Jurassic the Hunted speedrun if you aren't Japanese, but I could be wrong. To be fair, all the 2D elements look worse because it's an emulator, because I am running this in a higher resolution, because I'm running it at full screen on my desktop PC. So it probably looks better in its original resolution and without like the blurring of the texture filter and stuff like that. But that is like,
Smell as bad as you look.
I mean, not that this version of the game has much quality to it, but I'm guessing that's it. Second Jurassic fight. Second out of 3 Jurassic fights. There's 2 Juraptors this time. Where's the other one? There it is. Ow. I do actually kind of like the whole orange glow that they have in the adrenaline mode. I think I might actually, like color-wise, I prefer that to the HD and Wii version, but
What have you got me into?
the actual effect looks nicer in the HD and Wii version. I think it was only glowing because I was using the adrenaline mode. Oh, there we go. Lost Castaways. That's the short level that I thought Vortex Zero was. Yeah, so this is one of the levels that on the 360 version is all bugged out, because, or rather on the 360 emulator it's all bugged out, because like the entire level is just glowing with like this big bloom that completely covers the screen and it gets all white. You can watch my casual playthrough from 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago exactly, I think, actually. If you want to see what it looks like. We did finish it. Like, we finished the game in one sitting. It took about 3 hours. And we had a good time. It was a lot of fun. Because I genuinely do like this game a lot when it's not the PS2 version. I wonder if the crossbow is here. Yep, we're not gonna pick that up. The crossbow has explosive bolts, like in Turok. And well, I've already talked about how I don't trust grenades in this game, because I will often die when I use them. So, yeah, explosive bolts, much the same. It is a pretty powerful weapon, but it's actually not that useful towards the bosses, which is what I primarily focus which weapons I have for. And considering the PS2 version only lets you carry 2 weapons instead of 4, yeah, definitely no crossbow. I'm already not sure what I'm gonna do about some of the other weapons now that I can only carry 2. I'd have to switch out my favorite assault rifle, but I don't want to. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Hello? There we go. Hey! That level was actually faster. 4 seconds faster than the Wii version. On my best time, too. That's something. The shortest level that isn't cut down in length on the PS2 version is faster. Oh god. Yeah, okay, time to decide. Do I keep my assault rifle or shotgun? I will get a new shotgun when I get to the caves, actually. Oh, wait, what? there's no machine gun here. Okay. Never mind, I guess I don't have to decide. Game decided for me. Just like it did with the shotgun when I wanted a shotgun. The PS2 version is odd. Like just the strange choice of differences. So this is the Pteranodon level. It's Pteranodon, right? Pteranodon? Is it Pteranodon or Pteranodon? I hate like not knowing how things are pronounced because I've only read them my entire life and never had to actually say them because I don't have anyone to talk dinosaurs with. Like I only just started learning how dinosaur terms and names are pronounced because I'm watching Your Dinosaurs Are Wrong. Well, I've watched all of them already, but yeah, like only like that's why I know it's Deinonychus, I think, and not no, it's Deinonychus. It's Deinonychus. It's not Deinonychus because that's what I said the first time. It seems the region health is catching up a bit faster in this version, although it could be in my imagination. Oh, there's no oh no, there they are. I was gonna say there are no Magnum. Is it it's a black power rifle here? No, it's not. There's no Dilophosaurus on this level in the PS2 version, but I'm guessing they come here. Oh, there they are. Oh god, frame rate. So that's an interesting difference. In the PS2 version, I had to kill this Dilophosaurus because the frame rate is too bad otherwise. Normally I kill that Dilophosaurus just because it makes it easier to run forward. I don't kill the ones to the right. And sometimes I try to be brave and I just run forward and I sometimes die. But yeah, PS2 version, it was like, cannot handle, we're rendering 3 dinosaurs now, please kill one of them. Alright, a third of 4 hold the fort sections. And I don't have the big powerful super machine gun. That's comforting. C4. At least I have my favorite machine gun, that's something. Normally you would get like one of those big, like actually carrying a chain of bullets off the rifle machine guns. You know, the ones like the Rambo uses in Rambo 3. You normally get one of those. I don't remember what it's actually called. It's also in Counter-Strike. You will get that, and it has like 100 shots per reload, which is really good. It is the weapon with the most ammo in the game that you can actively use without reloading. M60, yes, that's it. Oh god! Not only can you not see the muzzle flare, I couldn't even see my animation for the gun because it was so laggy. Okay, slowdown time. Because it makes it easier to aim with the frame rate drop. Oh yeah, I guess I should repair. Oh! No! Oh, thank fuck. Okay, where are you? Oh no, I hit the button on the reload. Oh shit. God. I really want them to re-release this game, but no one cares about this game except me. So, that's just not gonna happen. Although I'm gonna keep pestering Activision about it, because I mean, they got nothing better to do. If they can release a fucking bullshit Call of Duty game every year, they can give me one, no. It can give me like one dinosaur game. I would love for it to get re-released. Like, it doesn't have to be remastered or anything, but like a PC version, please. Like, surely you can do that. Hell, considering it's a multi-platform game, surely it was developed on a PC. Like, yes, optimization is still gonna be an important part, and you have to do that. But like, come on. So if I could play this with like its proper FPS controls on PC, good frame rate, all the features, nice loading times because I have an SSD, it would be the best. Actually, that was one of the nice things about the 360 version, because we played the 360 emulator. Obviously, doesn't need to bother with disk speed because it just runs off hard drive. Doesn't even need to emulate a virtual disk or anything. So we actually had like almost instant loading times on the 360 version. And I will say this is gonna be overconfident of me, but if I could play the HD version genuinely, that is to say, either if I get the PS3 copy or if I get a Xbox One, because Xbox One can play North American Xbox 360 games even if you have a European one. At least I'm told it can. Wait, I haven't actually checked if Jurassic the Hunter is backwards compatible. Maybe I should check that first before I consider that. But yeah, if I did any of those things, I am actually pretty confident I can beat the world record. Because I have watched the world record, and while the person playing it is a very good player, and the run has no deaths, and all of my runs have deaths in them, I have compared our times, and if I were to do a deathless run and not have to deal with the longer loading times of the Wii version and the smaller damage output of the Wii version, I should, according to my math, be faster than the world record. And I want that so badly. I want to be able to say that I'm the world record holder in a game no one cares about. I might have to get the PS3 version. Probably my PS3 is really old. Like, doesn't really like work that well anymore. So maybe I should like probably get a PS3 as well if I do that. But that's a problem. I don't even have an income right now, apart from my Patreon. So like, I can't really go buying consoles, even if they're secondhand and cheap. So that's gonna have to be a future project. And until then, I just gonna have to. I forgot to pick up ammo. Should be fine. I have a shotgun. Until then, I will just have to deal with the Wii version and emulator, which I like. I like the Wii version. It's a nice version. There we go. Tyrant King. T-Rex time. I wonder if the T-Rexes have different colors in the PS2 version. They don't in the Wii version. That is the only like change to the T-Rex boss fight. Oh god, I forgot it's a turret section on the PS2. Okay, you know, I gotta be honest. That's not a bad 3D model. It might actually be identical to the Wii one. So here's how this boss fight works. This normally takes the exact same amount of time every time I do it on the Wii version, and it's the same time as the world record holder on the 360 version. Actually, I'm 2 seconds faster, but that's not important. Basically, you shoot down these pteranodons and to build up your adrenaline meter. Then pop, 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 you wait until Tix is close, and then you just fill it with lead And the reason you wait until it's close is because otherwise you will do too much damage to it, and it will start retreating before it has gotten to you. And that means you don't get to do all the damage. See, now I took half of that health bar. So I can go back to just casually shooting down pteranodons. Oh my god, they got a bit close. Of course, the problem with this section is that you also have to, like, be careful so you don't overheat your gun. So I have to, like, just sort of take little opportunities like this. Oh yeah, I should also mention, on the 360 version you can find pickups to improve your turrets when you get to them. It's really strange. I think I only found one of them in my casual run of the 360 version. Where are you? There you are. But they're not in the Wii and PS2 version. So that's another thing that makes some of these levels take longer on the Wii version compared to the HD version. Oh, am I gonna get him on the first one? No, 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 no. Oh, I almost actually got the T-Rex in two. That's pretty hard to do. Okay, now I've gotta be careful. I'm just gonna shoot the ones that get close. You don't want to activate adrenaline mode when you kill the T-Rex, although it can cause some really funny ragdoll bugs. Because when you kill the T-Rex, a cutscene will play, and if you are in... Oh my god! If you are in the slow-mo mode when you kill the T-Rex and the cutscene play, you will be stuck in the slowdown mode when the second T-Rex arrives. The T-Rex is red! Okay, so in the HD version, it's a brown and a green T-Rex. I believe this is a reference to the Lost World Jurassic Park. Because there is a green and brown T-Rex, or red T-Rex, depending on how you consider the color, really. It's between brown and red. Yeah, the two T-Rexes in the Lost World, brown and green. They are in this version as well, as you can see. In the Wii version, they're both green, and I never understood why. Because it's the only enemy difference in the Wii version. And this version doesn't have the green Dionycuses. Diana. God, I watched. Cannot get it right. This one doesn't have the green Dionycuses, but it has the red T-Rex. That is fascinating. That makes me wonder. So there's actually two Wii versions, and I have both. There's the original Jurassic the Hunted from 2009, which came out at the same time as all the other versions. And then a year later, Activision just re-released the game again, but under a different name. And this time it's called Top Shot Dinosaur Hunter, and it came with the Top Shot accessory, which was one of these big Wii rifles that you could put your emote into. It's the same game. Like, I haven't played through Top Shot, but I've played the first half of it, basically. And it's the same game. There are some very minor differences. There's a different HUD, different heads-up display. There's like a green outline on beneath like your objective and your ammo, which you don't have in the other versions. Also, your ammo is in the lower right instead of the lower left. So like, oh, no cutscene. There we go. But that's the only like in-game differences when you play through the regular game. But then, oh god, this is gonna be a really painful level with this aim, because this is the scorpion level. There's two levels with a bunch of scorpions in them. This is the first one, and the second one is actually the second to last level. And
I really hate bugs.
yeah, you can take out the scorpions with one hit of the shotgun, and also these spores that can damage you. You can also take those out, as long as you're not too close. Which is why you really want the shotgun here, because even if you don't like using the shotgun against the dinosaurs, which is fair, it's not the best shotgun, it's an okay shotgun. Here's like the level where I'm pretty sure they even have a shotgun here. Yeah, they have like several shotguns in this level. If you don't have the shotgun, they're just basically yelling at you, take the shotgun. Yeah, it's green fog. Oh god. Somehow that spore didn't explode. I'm gonna take that as good sign.
Come in, Dylan. Do you copy?
Damn it! Don't do.
I don't remember that cutscene from the good version. The could just be that I skip it faster on the Wii version. Oh yeah, there was actually there was another there's been a few cutscenes that are not in this version. So in the first level, you get to see a bunch of Brachiosauruses. I think it's Brachiosauruses, they don't actually say, but it is some kind of sauropod, and I'm pretty sure it's a Brachiosaurus, because this game has a lot of Jurassic Park references. It's also why I think the T-Rexes are the Lost World reference. We'll get to that later. And that's not in this version. And also, after the whole Pteranodon section, where I ran on the bridges between the trees, there's also gonna be a Brachiosaurus that appears and just like sort of sticks its head in and it's like, hi, I'm here. And Dylan, the main character, is like, whoa, you're big, or something. And I don't know what he says because I always skip the cutscene. But that wasn't in this version. So I guess they don't have the Brachiosaurus model. Speaking of things that are strangely absent, so there's the Wii 360 and PS3 versions, so all the other versions have the same title screen, right? It's just this nice little like jungle scene and like different dinosaurs come walking through it. And honestly, the first time I saw it, I thought it was like in-game. Like I thought it was like being rendered in-game. But it's actually big video. It's really like without like any artifacting on it, like it's just really nice quality. So it looks the same on like all the versions, even on the Wii version. I mean, it's technically lower resolution, but it looks good. What was I saying? Oh yeah. But so it's just an FMV, right? Right. Well, it's several FMVs for the different dinosaurs that can appear and randomized stuff. The PS2 version doesn't have it, which is strange, because it's just playing an FMV. The PS2 can play FMVs just fine. Oh, there we go. Let's see, I don't know the context, but yes, support Andrea on Patreon. Yes, please do if you can. Do not feel obligated to do so. There's not much bonus if you do. You get earlier updates on my video game development stuff, but that's about it. But it would be really helpful until I can secure an income again. Oh yeah, the gun animations are the same, I think. Like, they've actually, like performance issues aside, they have done a really good job of, like, maintaining most of the same stuff. Like, if the game didn't struggle so much whenever there's multiple enemies on screen, I would probably say that it's like a completely passable job of taking, you know, an HD game in 2009 well past the PS2's prime and putting it on the PS2. But sadly, the frame rate troubles and some of the input issues kind of ruins it. And just some of the strange things that are not in the game. Oh yeah, I forgot to finish my Top Shot thought earlier. I've been wondering if like the Top Shot version has any at all like differences from like what's been cut from the HD version. And now that I've seen the PS2 version they have the red T-Rex, it makes me wonder if Top Shot maybe adds the red T-Rex back into the Wii version. Because it's been a year later, and the game is bigger. It's like 20 megabytes bigger or something, which, you know, a texture file is not going to be 20 megabytes for a Wii game, so that could be part of that. Now, What probably takes up the additional space is the shooting gallery mode, which was added as part of the Top Shot label. Because the Top Shot label was all about like target practicing and stuff. There's like, another one called Top Shot Arcade, and that game is like literally just, hey, target practice, use your Top Shot accessory with your Wii remote and nunchuck and shoot stuff. So they put in a shooting gallery mode in Top Shot Dinosaur Hunter, the re-release of Jurassic the Hunted, which is gonna reload my shotgun while I'm running away from these scorpions. Which is just like little shooting minigames. That's the only new content, I think, in Top Shot version, but could there be another texture for the T-Rex? Who knows, maybe. So these sections in the cave are interesting because you don't actually have to kill all the enemies. You have to kill a certain amount of enemies. For a while I thought it was timed, but I wasn't sure, but I'm pretty sure it's not timed, and it's just based on how many enemies you killed. And after a while, after you kill a certain number of enemies, you will get teleported back out through the time vortex thing. Oh yeah, for those who have not seen the non-speedrun version, even though I would hardly call this a speedrun after how bad the PS2 run is going, we're just falling through the level. That wasn't supposed to happen, or at least doesn't happen in the other versions. But hey, we survived. Here's the plot. We were, like 50 years ago, a special cool scientist disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle, and suddenly we found like a signal from the boat that disappeared. So we went with his daughter to go search for him. And when we got there, a bunch of portals opened up above the Bermuda Triangle, and we fell into them. Kind of jumped right into them, actually. And oh god! And it turns out they're time vortex holes that takes us back to the late Cretaceous. Because of course. And that's where we are now. And it turns out the reason for this is because a Nazi submarine was having a time vortex engine. Oh, finally. Yeah, let's replace the shotgun. I'm not gonna need the shotgun for a while anyway. Yeah, this Nazi submarine in World War II had this thing called a time vortex engine. And then it's like they accidentally activated it and teleported themselves into well, yeah, the late Cretaceous, just like us, and caused like a bunch of time rifts that are now still continuing all these years later. Now, all the Nazis are dead. There's no Nazis in this game. They were all eaten by the dinosaurs. But we just went to find a Nazi submarine in that cave God damn, you scared the shit out of me. To help with trying to get us back home. That's the story. Whoa, whoa!
Fat lizard.
Can't believe I forgot. That's Spike. Terribly ugly 3D model. It's ugly in the Wii version as well, to be honest. It looks great in the HD version, but it's even worse on the PS2 version. Oh, this surprises me. First of all, I have died to those. If you watch my first speedrun on the Wii version, I just ran right into them and died. There's a missing Packy in the first level. That's in there in all the other versions, but in the PS2 version, it's just like a pair of ribs instead. And normally, you stop by that, and Dylan's like, that looks like a dinosaur. And it's not in the PS2 version. It's just strangely missing. This is gonna be a hard boss fight with the frame rate issues. Whew. Yes, I know, Spike has a weak spot on his stomach. I know. Okay. Oh god. This is such an ugly 3D model. like, kudos for getting a boss of this size to work on the PS2. But it's not pretty. Looks great though in the HD version. Like, it's a really good Spinosaurus model if you ignore the very, very, very scientifically inaccurate elements of it. Because I mean, to be fair, we were very scientifically inaccurate about the Spinosaurus back in 2009, so I don't think it's entirely the game's fault. But it's also very much based on Jurassic Park 3's Spinosaurus, which is also inaccurate in a variety of ways, but it's still an awesome Spinosaurus. My favorite dinosaur, if you weren't aware. This one is named Spike. And, oh, yeah, this happens sometimes. No, okay. Please reload. We will die if Spike carries us too far, but we can shoot... Oh, you're kidding me. We can shoot on the wound on the stomach and get dropped. Did we do it? Yeah, I survived. Nice. Spike does regain some health if you do that, but it's actually pretty effective because it does like, you do some damage. You still do like genuine damage during the section you're being carried. It's just that after the carrying section, Spike gets back some health. So if you take down the health all the way, you will have probably like ended up with a better situation than you had before. Did I not hit a single time there? There we go. As you can see, now I took the health down to 0 and it's up at the middle instead. I've never been carried twice in a match before. That's actually kind of annoying. Oh my god, 3 times? God, they've just made this fight impossible, because normally you have 4 weapons you can switch between, so you don't have to stand and reload all the time. Okay, I'm gonna try and reload. But yeah, as I mentioned, this game likes Jurassic Park. It likes the Jurassic Park sequels, which, if you know me, makes me very happy. And there's actually like there's a cutscene after this that's a sort of recreation of the Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus versus T-Rex fight, which I think is like one of the greatest moments in cinema. So even though this is a speedrun, and normally I skip all the cutscenes except the final one, we are gonna watch that because I've never seen the PS2 version of that cutscene, and I'm very curious. And this one is already so fucking bad that it doesn't really matter now, does it? Well, the life bar starts at I think it starts at where you are, but you can hit the oh shit. You can continuously hit the weak point on Spike, and because of that, you do a lot of damage. But afterwards, Spike will regain half a health bar. So if you are above half a health bar, okay, we're gonna watch this, even though it goes against speedruns. Green T-Rex, beige, grayish Spinosaurus. It's Jurassic Park 3. Oh, snap the neck. And now Spike is fed for the day. We're gonna skip the cutscene. Are you sure it wasn't half? It looked half to me. I could be wrong. And normally I don't get carried at all. Oh, right. Jurassic fight. We're actually almost done with the game. It's been some rough patches, but most of them were in the early game, so it's not been too bad. Oh god. So yeah, now we fight 4 Utahraptors. Now thankfully, if you don't run ahead, you can take them 2 at a time. I want to figure out a way to reliably fight all 4 at once, but I have yet to do that. Maybe if you have a full light machine gun clip, you can maybe take out 2 in like a running way. They want you to use the crossbow here, and I'm just like, no, not the explosions. Explosions are bad. I used grenades in the final boss fight, but that's because I can safely stand at a distance and do it. And yeah, here comes 2 more. Problem with the light machine gun is the very slow reload. And apparently it's just called a light machine gun. I thought they had like actual model names, but I don't know. Maybe that's a PS2 difference, or I just mistook it for something else. Might have been Trespass. I was thinking of Trespasser. Oh my fucking god! I can't believe I died on this terrible level. This level isn't even hard. It's just a Utahraptor level. Utahraptor's the first boss you fight. It's just the same boss times 4. God damn it. Okay, but I am gonna reload this instantly this time. Wow. Not wondering why I'm not firing at the head. Bad PS2 aiming, mainly, but also because the rib cages in the glowing rib cage part is also a weak point, so I do bigger damage to the body. I think you do even more damage if you hit the brain. That's at least how I understood it in the Wii version, but it's really hard when the aim is this bad. For those who missed the start, I have turned off aim assist because aim assist would constantly just snap me to dinosaurs when I didn't want to. But even though you have aim assist turned off, it still does that a little bit, and it's like you don't really have smooth aiming. It's like very it's very like jittery, like you get stuck as you try and look around. So the aiming is really, really bad. Okay, 2 levels left. Trilobites, which you never actually see any. I don't think. Are there trilobites in this level? Like, I know of that loading screen because I actually ripped all the loading screens from the PS3 version. But thinking about it now. Okay, we're gonna say goodbye to my favorite machine gun now. Because we have the ESD P206, which is, I believe, Louise will correct me if I'm wrong, a,
This is Sabrina.
Sabrina normally sound like that? Might just be a PS2 audio sounding a bit off. Whoa! Whoa, that was fast. This is the most powerful weapon in the game, except for the plasma rifle. Some will argue that the, rocket launcher is stronger, but I hate the rocket launcher. I don't trust it. It explodes. And honestly, the world record holder in the HD version also doesn't trust the rocket launcher, so you know what? No. No random game fact walkthrough rider. The rocket launcher is not the best weapon in the game. But yeah, so this weapon is really powerful. It just, when it hits, it's really powerful, but apparently dinosaurs can pass through walls, but I cannot shoot through not walls. Yeah, this is the last Hold the Fort section. It's the 4th and final one, and this model that we're holding is actually kind of reused from earlier. It's just been extended out a bit. But like this section right here is the same. And then they just sort of like extended it a bit. After this there's a cave section, and after the cave section it's the final boss, which is Spike again. So we didn't kill Spike. Remember the other walkthrough? The Trespasser walkthrough? That was like, oh, the best weapon in the game is the special trank rifle from the Lost World, and I like blasted a T-Rex with 5 shots and nothing happened. I don't know if that was like a bug, or if you can't trank the T-Rex, which is odd because that's what they used the rifle for in the Lost World, with 1 shot. Or if it was just the fact that the T-Rexes are coded to only die from like extreme amounts of damage, which you can only inflict either by having infinite ammo or using the toxic rifle from the Lost World novel. But yeah. God, Trespasser. Actually, it's kind of funny. Before I tried to speedrun this, I was gonna try and speedrun Trespasser. I was watching. There are quite a few people who have run Trespasser, and there's 2 categories of Trespasser. One that's basically glitchless, although you can't really do glitchless with Trespasser because it's Trespasser. But it's basically like, oh, you don't get to use the hover glitch, which is that you pick up things beneath you and just sort of fly above the level and then exit the level. And then there's a regular one which you don't. So there's the version where you can do that, and there's the version where you're not allowed to do that, basically. And the version where you're not allowed to do that is very strict on no hovering at all, even if it's just like, oh, you accidentally made this box float for a bit, and as such you were able to jump higher here. You have now hovered. Like, they're very strict on that because, I don't know, I guess they just want to make sure that that they have like specific rules. So that there's no ambiguity to it, and it's just like, no, this is hovering, you can tell it's hovering. Sorry, you go in the other category now. And to be fair, there's not that much time between the hoverless and the hover world record, so, which I find strange, but I guess it's because hovering is actually really slow. It's safe, but it's really slow. But yeah, I was gonna do that. I was gonna do the hover version of it because I realized the alternative is, oh my god, I died on this in my PB on the Wii version. I think it was on my PB that I died here. It might actually been my second best time now that I think about it. I died right here. I fell off. Because I couldn't tell I wasn't on top of it. Because there's no real indication other than the camera seems to be upright on the thing that the game considers the top. I thought it was supposed to be a red Deinonychus, not a Velociraptor. Oh well, that's fine. Maybe I'm thinking of the next room. Anyway, I was gonna do the hover trespass run, and I was like, okay, cool. Are there any guides for how to hover, how to speedrun Trespasser? Nope. No one's written a guide. And the forums for it haven't been active for like 4 years. Maybe longer. I don't remember how long it was exactly. So I was like, okay, well, that sounds good. And so I was like, oh, well, I can just watch the speedruns. I'm sure I can figure it out if I watch the speedruns. So I started watching the speedruns, and it seems very simple. They walk up right at the start of the game. They walk up to the wing of the plane that crashes from the water. They put it a bit closer so it doesn't sink into the water. They stand on it, they grab onto it, and they start jumping. You can tell from the jumping sounds, because Anne goes, huh, 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 every time you jump, and they just start flying. And they fly to the end of the level. And that's it. So I'm like, oh, I guess it's just jumping.
Dylan, you there? Where are you?
I'm here, but I have no idea where. I've come across some old relics and other junk. I think they're from the Civil War.
Okay, I know where that is. There's a couple of caves around that area. Look for a tunnel leading into the surface. That'll lead you right into camp.
Oh, wow. I love that line, where Dylan's like, I don't know where I am. There's a bunch of relics. I think they're from the Civil War, and like, we've not seen anything from the Civil War before this, except maybe the black powder rifle. I think that was more like World War I. Perfectly on. I don't have the ammo. Oh shit! Is there no ammo here? See, this is why you have 4 weapons in the regular version. There's gotta be a weapon here somewhere. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, I have grenades. As long as they pull together, I can miss. But yeah, he's like, I think they're from the Civil War, and she's just like, oh yeah, I know where that is. Like in the most like casual, just not giving a fuck tone she possibly could use. I love it. Like I love how silly this game is. And it knows that it's silly too. Like, I mean, it's a game about dinosaur time vortex portals from Nazi technology. So, you know, they were right when they know exactly where the humans should be. Oh my fucking god! They really just didn't put any kind of like... There we go. What's that sound? Sounds like a baby. Like a very, very tormented baby. But a baby. Oh, thank fuck. Okay. Final boss time. I don't know, we're actually not that far behind considering how terrible the start went. Okay. Can I not skip? Oh, I have to wait for the saving icon to disappear. There we go. Oh, whoa, this looks different. Okay, no, now I can tell where I am. Okay, reload. Okay, so hopefully this works as the same way as it does on the regular version. Okay, yeah. I just wanted to make sure that Spike wasn't gonna go attack me, because there we go. Now Spike's attacking me. Whoa! I just fell through before. That's not good. There's actually a rocket launcher you can pick up here, but I refuse. I have tried using the rocket launcher on multiple versions of this game, and it's just not good. Even when it hits, it's just not good. You're better off just doing little tosses of grenades and then using the jackhammer. Come on, Spike. Stick your head through. There we go. Nope. Okay, now. It's actually pretty hard to die here, but if Spike knocks down the door, it's a failure. So that's basically where it's basically a time thing. You have to, it's a time management thing, but also you need to keep Spike's attention on you kind of thing. Okay, time to go pick up new ammo. I put the sensitivity up to 5 and it's still this slow to turn around. You don't turn around too much outside of the hold the fort levels, which I guess this is also a hold the fort level in a way. But, yeah. Oh, no! Hey look, the Brachiosauruses that don't appear in the PS2 version. This is why I hate the grenades. They are always treacherous. The reason I'm reloading both weapons, even though I mainly use this one, is just in case I notice that it's not much health left on Spike, I can focus on using the other weapon. Trying to get some hits on the brain, but it's hard. It's not at all hard in the Wii version. Well, it is when you're really close, but it's because you're really close. Because of the aiming. Okay, I'm gonna... Sorry, I was reading the chat there and I just kept firing in case Spike's head was left there. Okay. Actually, we can use this. We can use one clip of this. Okay, now we're gonna try and... No! Another Rock just stands there with shotgun. Oh yeah, Rock. I guess I haven't really... He was the one who told us to go into the volcano. The he's a Navy SEALs person that we brought to the operation. No. I think my time on the Wii version of this boss fight in my best run is like 1 minute and 50 seconds, which should tell you how frustrating this is. Okay. So there, you notice that the brain disappeared. That means I've done so much damage to the brain now that I've maxed out my bonus damage for this section of the adrenaline mode. At least I think that's the thing is, like, they never actually explained the adrenaline mode quite well, but it always happens after a few hits. So that's what I understand it as. Almost there. Yeah, you actually don't get to 0 health on Spike here either, for reasons that will become aware. There we go. There we go. 1:42:05. That's a terrible fucking time.
Did we make it?
I'd say that's a pretty good sign.
Race ya.
Damn it, we'll die out here before anyone knows we're back. All my father's work wasted. The world has to know.
Hey, look on the bright side.
Nah, I'm good.
I got nothing.
We're screwed. That's a Spike normally looks.
Hey, you guys need a ride or something?
Father, I'm so glad you're safe.
Oh, Sabrina, you know I wouldn't rest until I could see you again.
Hell of a hood ornament you got there, buddy.
You like it? We thought it would be best to bring back some proof. Plus,
I mean, this
the good
game is
doctor
great.
has some
Like, the
great
PS2 version
recipes
is
for roasted
terrible.
dinosaur.
With
It doesn't actually have
the time vortex
that
engine,
much
they'll
cut
have to
from
believe
it.
us. But Father, how did
Like,
you
it
get
does
the
have
TVE working again?
cut
And
down
to
stuff,
arrive
and
almost
it
at the
does
same
have some
moment
smaller
we
levels.
did. It's just
But
amazing.
I expected more things to be
It
cut,
was
actually.
simple, really. Once Rock took care of our friend,
If it wasn't for the
it was
performance
merely a matter of
issues
reconfiguring
and the
the
very
TVE
slow
to
loading
repeat
times,
the same quantum wave pattern as when we sent you two back.
I think maybe it wouldn't be
Granted,
too much
it
longer
took us
than my
almost
normal
a year
run.
to get it right.
Well, you know,
You haven't been
ignoring all the
waiting
ways
long,
that I
have you?
performed terribly
You
and
got here
died,
just in
but
time.
that's
Just
in part
in
due
time.
to the...
So, what do we do
performance
about gas for
issues.
this boat? Does it even
The
still
Wii
work?
version is much cooler,
Guys,
and honestly the HD version is beautiful. And yeah, Spike is still alive.